Today's one of the days where we've got our weather impact alert and we take a look at what's going on this morning. Pretty quiet as you head out, but a very different feel as you're driving into work. Yeah, we've got the soupy weather, the patchy fog, a few showers starting to increase across areas of Tallahassee, the capital city, back to Valdosta, Waycross. The main front won't get here until later this afternoon. So this morning, more about the fog at this point. We've got Cecil down to a quarter-mile visibility, and notice we got visibilities under a mile by the time you head into areas toward Arlington. We take a look at our severe threats. So it's not just rain we're tracking, but maybe a strong storm or two today. So notice that weather impact alert till 5 o'clock. Heaviest rain 12 to 4 could include a strong storm. So the latest from the Storm Prediction Center, you got a little green shading here, some more of a marginal risk of severe weather today, more toward I-10 Lake City. All right, so just west of Jacksonville will be the highest risk, and really the Gulf Coast is what the Storm Prediction Center has been circling, not our area. So as we look at the overall picture, you can see as we look at the tornado threat, you've got the scale here, 2% in green, 5% in the brown area. So, you know, the tornado threat still on the very low side, 2% or really less than that. And then I think a higher risk of maybe a gusty storm or two. So you see up to about a 5% chance of that, especially toward Gainesville, Lake City, McClenny, and Baker County, and then not expecting any hail whatsoever. So latest model data, just the fresh information coming in overnight, so no surprises. Okay, we got the weather impact alert till 5 as I showed you. The main line still coming this afternoon for us, but notice how things really start to fill in across southeast Georgia with maybe that strong storm we're watching toward the Gulf Coast. This is the line to watch here. And then another area to watch that has not been pinpointed yet would be the southern tier. We could have a couple strong storms moving off the Gulf Coast. Always keep your guard up heading toward Gainesville and areas of Flagler County as we head toward noon, 1 o'clock. So we got you covered with not one, but two lines. It'll just kind of come right in here and come together as we head into this afternoon. So we'll see that increasing rain threat and severe threat as we go between about 1 and 2 o'clock for Metro Jacks, and then things will start to settle down by 5 o'clock as we go into later afternoon as that main front. You can see the main front, see how the winds switch to the northwest here, finally moves to the south of our area. So better for the drive home. We look at the expected rainfall. Okay, this is interesting. Now this is just an average. Yesterday, a lot of the maps, they had about a ½ inch to 1 inch on average for our area from Duval, Clay, and St. Johns Putnam. They backed off a bit more to a quarter to a ½ inch. Okay, and then notice the higher rain amounts will be across southeast Georgia with 1 inch or more in some spots. You see Waycross already with about a ¼ inch. We look at the big picture. All right, things do quiet down tonight and we clear out for Wednesday, Thursday, but check this out. All right, 70% chances of rain. Here's our rainfall as I just showed you, pinpointing that ¼ to ½ inch, Jacksonville to St. Augustine, and then the higher amounts up to the north. But look at this. We've got more rain coming Thursday. A few more showers may break out toward Waycross, and then Friday, by Friday night into Saturday, deep greens and yellows. Okay, so this is more of a widespread event as we go into Saturday because we've got a very slow moving front, unlike today's front where it's just kind of whipping by our area. So notice some more beneficial rain. And when you see the yellows here, that includes St. Augustine, that's 1 to 2 inches of rain. And it could linger into Sunday. All right, so we'll continue to watch that carefully. You can see the models really lighting up with a stalled front over the area. So finally some rain today. A December chill tomorrow. Notice we go back into the 40s, 65 for a high, 66 Thursday, but we're watching that next system move our way. And in fact, in that 7-day forecast, you see those rain chances go from 10% Thursday, 40% Friday, 80% Saturday, and maybe a few lingering showers for the Jags. We'll keep our eye on that. It depends on how far south that front moves. But notice, plenty of rain and needed rain in that 7-day forecast. Stay safe on the roads today.